I'm truly honored to accept this opportunity. And this is something that really is a dream that's now becoming a reality. I'll get into what we're going to do here, okay? So most importantly, we built something that's incredible, okay? Not solid, more than solid, it's incredible. So we're going to continue to have the same core values that we've been successful with, all right? We're going to be respectful, we're going to play hard, we're going to play with passion, all right? And that's something that's really important to us, and we're going to continue to do that.
JMU in the white unis, Texas State in the off-red. We are underway. Opening tap controlled by the Dukes, who won the previous matchup 2 weeks ago in San Marcos. And how about right on cue? Here comes Kiki from downtown.
Look, we were expecting her to feel this game out. She said, yeah, I got one for you. It's a 3. Better hit me from the corner. Starting 5 for the Bobcats. Kennedy Taylor, one of the top down droppers in college hoops. Here's a steal. And a late whistle means free throws for King Hawea. So Kobe King Hawea at the stripe. Big South Championship. The second time we played Liberty, I had 2 fouls early on, and I had to sit. So when you get in moments like this, you get that first foul, you got to say, hey, I got to chill. Originally from New Zealand, 1 of 2 at the stripe. 4-0 Dukes right out of the gate here in Pensacola. How important is it to just get off to a crisp start in a championship game, right? It means a lot. It's important to get off to an aggressive start, to not turn it over, to get rebounds, to set picks and stay, right? Just that catch, you know, it's important for those moments. A good shot will lead to it. That's a good start. That's okay that they miss it. It's a quality shot. In and out for Thompson. Dukes have it, leading 4-0. Starting 5 for the Dukes. Told you about King Hawea. Jamie Hazel's off to a good start. Kozlova, a lot to deal with inside. A double-double in their first meeting. She'll get the rebound here and was bumped and will shoot 2. Well, she only started playing basketball when she was 12. 4 years later was a part of the Russian national team, 32 in white. And boy, she has been absolutely sensational this year in the Sun Belt. I mean, that is insane to go from never picking up a ball to the national team in 4 years. And you get an immediate sense of why they like her and how tough it is for Texas State to keep her off the board. James Madison's been to the dance 12 times. First year in the Sun Belt, trying to go as Sun Belt champions. 2 of 2 for Susha. Bobcats in search of their first points. Won't get it here. Put off the mark at a fresh 20. But a bounce pass to Thompson. Yes. Right, make the easy play. Keep going inside. Dukes have missed their last 7. Jefferson will change it right there. Her second triple. Woo! She is fired up. I mean, if you're JMU, you give her the ball right now. Every time down the floor, you get Miss Jefferson a touch. Player of the year in the Sun Belt, paying dividends early in this championship match. Mid-range is there. Tiana Eaton connects. I like it. And gets her arms up to reach it at the height of her height. Again, doesn't have a huge vert, but she has a great sense of timing. Maybe not. She was called for 3 seconds. Let me take that back 1 second. He's done a nice job trying to get the Dukes back to the dance for the 13th time in school history. Most recent appearance in the dance, 2016. A program that started back in 1920. 9-4. Lit on the rim so far for the Bobcats. They'll try to open it up here. The Deja Hood, her first points. So she's going to stay steady as well. Great drive. McDaniel from downtown. 6-1 in the year in the Sun Belt. She's been struggling a little bit in this tournament. That's a very good sign. And Jamal with the great setup. Drive, draw the defense to you, and kick it out to the corner. Reed top of the key. That's not her game with the mid-range, the 3. Three-pointer drops. That's brilliant. She's got a lot of personality to her game. You can already tell. Just came out. Daniel brimming with confidence after that made shot from downtown. She's got 5, and that is the first 2-point make for the Dukes. Beautiful pass, and the 3 is there for Bowie. Bobcats have trailed by as many as 7 back in the zone. Kozlova travel. Right, we've seen a 3-second call, a little shift in feet, and that'll go down over time. Taylor ties it at 14. Well, her brother Wade Taylor IV, one of the top guards in the country, playing in the SEC at Texas A&M. Kennedy, we're told, taught Wade all he knows.
Look, the look on your face when you found out they were brother and sister, because I know you got to call a lot of his games, and your opinion is he's one of the best guys, if not the best point guard in the SEC.
He is the top point guard in the Southeastern Conference. It's the vision for number 3 for Texas State and the intuitiveness, easy for me to say, we've seen throughout her career.
No doubt.
Shot clock is off. Taylor on cue. And we end the first quarter exactly where we began, tied.
The Coastal Carolina.
There it is.
You know, thought there could have been a chance. See them today, as you see a lot of teams in that top half competitive. Good wins. This is a great league to grow in. It's one that's gaining more respect by the day.
Against the zone, the Dukes drift back. Pruitt off the pump fake. Off the Hezzy. Eaton off the mark. Texas State has not led so far. They've trailed by as many as 7.
Coach Antoine talked how important it was for the guards to have ball pressure, meaning you see how high a defense Kennedy, Taylor, and the rest of them are playing. That's to make it hard to pass inside and to force them to shoot outside. Defense sells tickets, defense wins games, rebounding wins championships. So even though you're outsized, you can get some rebounds, hustling, tipping, do whatever you got to do. Change your style up.
16-11 in that department in favor of JMU early. Reed, double team, turned it over.
Good defense by JMU. They're so solid. They don't foul. Really understand positioning well.
Hazel, the runner, in traffic. Dukes by 4. We're expecting record highs today. Temperatures in the upper 80s.
Let's go, baby! Hitting that beach after this game.
That's a long 2. That's a long 2 by Pruitt.
Yeah, we have to see how long we can extend the stay down here and just keep that blizzard at bay back in Chicago. Coastal, though, so strong inside.
I do speak a little Russian.
Da.
Emphasize the word little. St. Mary's and BYU up first at 9. That's 9 Eastern on ESPN. The Zags and the Dons on ESPN2 at 11:30. Dukes get it back off the miss. Kozlova off the pump.
Oh my goodness. That was one of the best pump fakes I have seen this season. I about jumped over the table with that.
Dukes back in the zone. What do you make of this 2-3 and maybe expanding to a 3-2 on occasion?
Yeah, I think it's a good look because, you know, the size is there. And on a day like today, you want to force Texas State to shoot outside. They have been. They're not afraid to.
Pruitt's finding the zone.
Right. And Pruitt is that one. She's been hitting a couple threes. She came right over to the announcer's table before the game. She looked at me in the eye. She said, I want to do what you do. I said, hit me up after the game. Let's go.
She is an aspiring journalist, right?
Love that. You got personality. You can do this job for sure.
McDaniel, the answer on the other end. Third in the Sun Belt in three-point percentage for Peyton McDaniel.
And you feel good is about to rise up and get going. Not somebody who forces her shots, but she knows she's got to be the one to dictate this offense.
Again from deep. Peyton McDaniel. Red hot. And a timeout called by the Bobcats.
It is ice cold out there on the floor. We're over here just off, and we can feel the draft. You go on the floor, and I know there's probably ice underneath here. It was no joke. I went out this morning to just get a feel for it. So yeah, you better keep those feet moving.
She was the CAA Freshman of the Year before JMU moved over to the Sun Belt this year. 6th Woman of the Year in 2023. And a rebound right there on cue. He checked.
Boy. Yeah, baby.
13, making 14 points. She has yet to miss today.
I'll tell you what, she felt that immediately. Coach O'Regan over there taking his jacket off. Well, she's the one getting hot, and he's the one over there just trying to deal with it. He's like, oh boy, what do I have on my hands here? She is very confident.
About a 9-0 run, not only for James Madison, but for Peyton McDaniel. And the skip pass sails out of bounds from Lauren Thompson.
If I'm JMU, there's no way McDaniel does not get a touch here.
You better not. She still found a way to get it.
Her first miss, now 5 of 6 with 14 points, and it's tapped out. To have a role player like that explode, a huge advantage, right?
Yes, I mean, you identify her right on the scouting report, and she hasn't been shooting well. So you say, okay, yeah, she's liable to go off, but then all of a sudden she does, and you're like, oh no, we got to adjust. Good ball fake by Hood.
Inside a power move, free throws coming.
But she needs to do more, right? She needs to command the basketball a little more, kind of clap her hands a bit, get juiced up. Like, I need to see her personality come out today to really get everybody revved up.
Now the Peyton McDaniel show off and running. This championship tilt. 1 of 2 for Hood. Graduate student out of San Antonio.
Where she's wide open right now.
She had 3 threes in 55 seconds to create this separation. I'm not sure any of them touched the rim.
No. They barely moved the net. Are you kidding?
Kozlova inside with position.
3 threes in a minute. That's like Reggie Miller-ness against the Knicks. That's Spike Lee. Look him in the face. Choke. Spike Lee.
It's a 95 NBA playoffs we're referencing right there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Big shot for Taylor. She connects.
Every time JMU goes on a run, there's something that happens with Texas State, especially these outside shots that have been falling. Keeping them in the game. They got to extend that zone.
Bobcats 3, make it 4 of 5 from downtown. JMU 6 of 8. 7 of 9, excuse me. 17 for McDaniel.
You cannot get sucked in if you're the defense. You got to fake, kind of just jab step and get back out there. You've got help inside to at least contest the shot. Out there, you get a wide open 3.
Off the steal. Here come the Dukes. McDaniel. The bounce pass. Dropping dimes. No. Kozlova. Boy, she took an elbow. And a foul will be called here on Bowie. That's her second personal. So a breather for Susha.
Take another look at this. Kozlova inside. Yeah, perhaps that second attempt there. It looks like Bowie had the handle, and then, yeah, she lost it, tried to get it back, and ended up getting some on.
Taylor for 3. Boy, it just died on the back of the rim.
That wasn't even a shooter's bounce, roll. What do you even call that? It's like a heavy loaf of bread.
Bobcats will take it.
Yes, they will.
Lead us down to 7. Big possession. Up and under, no. And a foul called. Is that after the shot? I believe it was.
23 in the middle. You screen to left there.
That's a foul.
Yeah, yep. Yes, it is.
Veteran officiating crew. Talisa Green, Royce Blevins, Ryan Durham today. Here in the Sun Belt Championship. Shot clock under 10. Duke's got to go. King away. The fadeaway. Money.
You know she grew up practicing that. Every kid in America and across the world has done that and said, Kobe.
Mamba mentality.
Let's go.
Under a minute to go in the first. Lead at 9.
Ooh.
Threw it, the pump fake.
Ooh. That was nasty.
She faked out about half of the Duke's roster in that sequence.
Yeah, she got me almost spraying my ankles over here. I'm sitting down.
2-second differential between the clubs. Entertaining first half, nearly in the books. But Texas State is 5 of 6 from behind the three-point arc, trailing by 7.
And there's no doubt Kiki Jefferson's going to take this shot.
Off the screen, 2 on the shot clock. Contested 3. Why not? And the lead back to 10. Mom and Dad are happy. Marcus and Kiana made the trip down to Pensacola.
Why are you trying to mess things up here? Little karma?
I did have a minor in mathematical science.
Oh, here we go.
The regression to the means. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm
You
just
keep
saying.
your zeros and your ones and your codes over there.
Dukes proved me wrong.
This is a field game now.
Kozlova turns it over. Little high-low action. Thompson instead with a mid-range splashes home the jumper. Lead down to 8, just underway in our second half. Dukes in search of their first points of our third quarter.
Okay, like I'm looking at Texas State. Nobody's hands are up. Everybody's hands down. They're not talking. That's where they got to step up their defense. Because JMU's offense is very ever-changing. And Jefferson, excuse me.
Originally from Pennsylvania. So now the lead back to 11. Lauren Thompson back to work. Bump, no whistle. And couldn't finish either. King away on the rebound. It's been the McDaniel and Jefferson show.
Oh, wow.
And now King away jumping into the mix. The mid-range fell down, no problem. And now the largest lead at 13.
I've not seen many players this year be able to hit off-balance shots the way she has and make it look so good.
Eaton, elbow. It'll stay with the Bobcats. It's 58-54. Well-played game. More of a defensive game than what we've seen so far today. Bowie, the runner. Kozlova, the rebound.
Is it just me, or do you feel that Hood kind of needs to get more involved and command the basketball? She's only got 4 shot attempts. So after dropping 30 last night, like, you want her to start that game off. But JMU continues to dictate the aggressiveness in this game, and that's why they built this 45 to 30 point lead.
Jamia Hazel. In the way of the rebound off the air ball. Jermon pushed the tempo. Jefferson on Hood. Kiki Jefferson. Too easy. 17-point lead for the Dukes.
I wonder how much energy Texas State has left. That defensive series from Hood, she just gave her minimal effort. The swoop move and the one step for the power layup. Too easy. I think those early fouls kind of threw her off of this game, honestly.
No-look dish by Taylor downstairs.
Good no call.
And a spin is there. King away against Hood. Not that time. Halfway through the third. Open look for Hood. That's a three. 47-35, and here come the Bobcats.
I just saw her and Kennedy Taylor make eye contact and a little head nod, so you may have just turned the lights on for Hood.
First team all Sun Belt. Dukes back to work.
A lot more talking, legs down. Like, you see better defensive position too for Texas State. They're trying to still go inside. Jefferson with a great dish. Do the give and go, the high-low passing. A lot of talent. You're trying to bang inside and meet it. Jada Reed.
Brooke Weisbrod, Philpott. The lead is 14 here at the Sun Belt Championship. For number 1 seed JMU, there was a 3-way tie in the regular season. With the Dukes, Bobcats, and Southern Miss, all teams finished the 13-5 record. The Dukes, the number 1 seed. And away we go. Kozlova against Reed. Smash mouth basketball. Fell down and was fouled in the process. 69% for Susha Kozlova at the strike this year. You fill out the bracket, right? You do the...
I will say I got all 4 teams in the women's Final Four right last year. So I'm doing something right. Yeah. Both. It's like a tradition. You got to do a bracket. Come on.
Pruitt, the runner, got it to go in traffic under duress. Well, if you're Texas State, from a player's perspective, you probably want to have this number single digits at the start of the fourth to feel like they have a chance. Hazel says not down.
JMU has so many options to score, right? I mean, we've seen threes, inside, outside, different players, high-low. mid-range. There's just so many weapons, and that doesn't help you out either. Uncontested turnovers can be a killer. Okay, that's about 4 moves in one.
Watching McDaniel go 5 of 5 from deep in the first half, that can be demoralizing.
Yes, that will throw you off your rhythm too. Remember I said psychological warfare, because she's on point, boys. That's rotation, perfect. I hope she's at the three-point contest in Houston in a couple weeks, because I would love to see her light it up.
Peyton McDaniel. Pruitt left open. She's been on fire off the back iron.
See, Hood needs to go, like, put that ball on the floor and just go bang up against somebody. Like, change the course of your energy in this game.
And McDaniel a chance for 3 more. This time with a foul. Peyton McDaniel has come to life here in the championship of the Sun Belt.
And she easily could have pulled up for a 3 and didn't. Just kept going, made the right decision. Boy, she is a smart player. 22 points. She's only missed 1 shot today. Are you kidding me?
I want to know what she had for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'd like some tomorrow.
Well, you had Krispy Kreme, so you better change it up.
Thank you. 23 on the board for McDaniel. 7 off her career high. And what a time to go off in a championship game like this. I mean, again, we said at the end of the first half, doesn't McDaniel deserve a touch here? Let's do another heat check.
Yeah, I'd give her the ball. I mean, now it's just fun. She's going to be out here with a chance to break some records. For 6 of 6 from behind the line, the way she's shooting it, yeah, I'm going to give her the ball.
JMU scored 58 in the first meeting. They're already at 59 in our third quarter in the second meeting against Texas State. And a chance for 2 more at the line. As BYU takes on St. Mary's up first at 9 Eastern. It's over on ESPN, then the Zags and the Duns, 11:30 on ESPN2. 60-37. 13-2 run here to close out the third. Hood fell down. Jefferson. Jefferson a breather. Hood's got to go. Pruitt a launch. Louisiana and South Alabama on the men's side. That game starts at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. Back here in Pensacola, Peyton McDaniel has tied a career high with 30 points. She has established a new career high with 7 threes. Spectacular.
I wouldn't be mad if she took a 3 every single possession for the rest of this game. I like watching her shoot that much. It is a perfect shot. The rotations there, like she gets the lines all lined up on the ball. It's awesome.
It's pretty.
It's so pretty.
I teed you up for that one. Hood was blocked and was fouled. 2 free throws coming for 32. 71-44, Brooke Weisbrod, Roy Philpott. We're excited about postseason play. I know you and I will head up to the Northeast Conference, the America East. I'll have Friday, then I'll join with you for the NEC on Sunday on Selection Sunday.
Yeah, he might be one of the last, if not the last game, right, to close it out.
I think so. Wednesday in the association, our doubleheader starts in the Big Easy. Brandon Ingram and the Pelicans hosting Luka, Kyrie, and the Mavs. That's at 7:30 Eastern. Then it's off to LA for the Raptors and the Clippers. Coverage tips with NBA Countdown at 7 Eastern. My Dallas Mavericks plus Kyrie hasn't looked the way that I hoped it would look so far.
Oh.
See if that changes.
Gosh, I'm shocked to hear that. Everywhere Kyrie's gone has really worked out. Especially Brooklyn.
The pain is real for us Mavs fans. We'll see.
Yeah.
Dermond with a step and a foul. She'll shoot 2. Give me another team or two that you're excited about in the tournament. We talked a little bit about South Carolina. You mentioned Stanford. We both feel like Virginia Tech is deserving as a 1 seed. Charlie Cream, are you paying attention? Who else is out there maybe that you're interested in? Is there another team in the SEC? You just got finished with that tournament.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go. Actually, I really like the way that Tennessee played, especially in the semifinals against LSU. But I would like to see how LSU responds to that loss. Because
they were up 17 and they lost, right?
And there was a moment in the huddle where Kim Mulkey said, great teams don't give up leads. We're a good team, though. We're not a great team yet. And
It's got a shiver down my spine.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I did too. And the way that she just let it sit there for a half beat and then went right to Flau'jae Johnson and said, but we're a good team. So you felt her pick her team back up. But she's right. Like, you have to be able to have that dog in you. You can't let teams come back. JMU's got that dog in them.
All right, I'm penciling in LSU at least to the second weekend, regardless of what the bracket looks like, if not further.
I'm not going to be mad if they come to Seattle and bring that Marty Ball party with them, because it is a party.
Halfway through the fourth, 73-46 here in the Sun Belt. Kiki Jefferson from downtown. She's got 22.
I'm sorry, they're still shooting 78% from three.
11 threes made for JMU. That is a season high. Heck of a time to do that. The championship game of your conference. Year one in the Sun Belt. So far, so good.
And what's so interesting was Texas State's plan was to pressure the guards of JMU so that they couldn't get the ball inside. I don't think any of us saw the post players from JMU stepping out to hit threes to bust the zone.
Now, Kennedy Taylor perhaps coming off the court for the last time. And Kayla Bowie as well, in addition to Denasia Hood. Well, Texas State will be in position for a bid to the WNIT. So the season not over for the Bobcats, but certainly plenty to think about after this setback. JMU has just been so dominant really since the start of our second quarter. We were tied at 14, 10 minutes in. And then Peyton McDaniel happened.
Well, exactly. And when you have teams that are shooting 80% from three, it's probably just not your day. I mean, if you're going to say, hey, if you're going to beat us from the outside, and they did. You know, very respectable performance from JMU, and I know Texas State is going to be looking to make all kinds of noise in the WNIT.
I mean, McDaniel now has 9 rebounds after that last board. She's flirting with a double-double. Keep this in mind, too. She missed last season. She was injured. So a bounce-back performance in a new conference after the Dukes joined the Sun Belt out of the CAA. And with McDaniel on the bench a year ago, now healthy, true difference maker.
Yeah. You see, she was the difference today. And I love her confidence. I love the way she points after she gets the pass and makes the shot. Like, she just keeps it together. You know, you can definitely tell she's one of the main leaders on this team. Speaks volumes with her game.
German swatted. Kozlova recovers, 2 to shoot, and she was fouled. Pruitt clipped her.
And you watched again. She's not the quickest player on the floor, but the way she read the ball coming off the rim, so talented at doing that.
Now Susha just 2 of 10 from the floor, but 5 of 6 from the line. 1 more point, another double-double. And you look at Kiki Jefferson, player of the year. Peyton McDaniel, 6th woman of the year. She's been coming off the bench this season. And the Sun Belt, this conference, no joke. And I think that's one of the reasons you like JMU in the tournament. 6 teams won 12 or more games in this league this year. That's unprecedented.
Yeah, the competition is tough. They're tested. It's one of those leagues that it's not a power, it's in that mid-major role, but it's up toward the top of the mid-majors, and they're tough.
And the only drama yet to unfold here is, will Peyton McDaniel establish a new career high? She's tied her mark at 30 points. With a game like this, she would get my vote for MVP of the tournament.
I'd say so.
This kind of stage, this kind of moment, Dukes haven't been dancing since 2016. They can feel it now.
Yeah. Now this is just the icing on the cake. Maybe a little decor, some garnishings. I'm not much of a baker, but this is the sweet spot for JMU, for sure. Sprinkles, there you go. I don't eat cake. They're definitely looking to blow out the candles here and get this party started, getting a big slice for themselves. Nice seat for Selection Sunday. Get comfortable. Wait for your name to be called. Now, the real question is, what seeding are they going to get after right now, it looks to be 30-point win in your conference? Like, that's going to catch my attention if I'm Charlie Cream.
And look at the number right below Texas State. It's a 25-win team. 25-7, 13-5 in the league. And to win by this margin, potentially incredible. Kiki Jefferson's family in the house. Marcus and Kiana. Mom and Dad looking on, and a big hug with Coach O. The Dukes will be dancing.
They got the chain ready. Beware of the dog. They brought it with them today. That's right.
Harrisonburg will be happy tonight. Chloe Sterling on the floor with possession for JMU. Torre has it. And the three drops.
Unbelievable.
Maya Kone.
McDaniel said, just like I charged. Now remember, don't charge the floors to get kicked out of this game.
JMU, an astonishing 12 of 16 from three-point range.
Yeah, I'd say astonishing is the word. There's not many championship games, and you might have had quite a few of them over the years. Can you ever remember a team shooting the lights out of the ball like this? I cannot.
Brooks, the response on the other end. I can't remember this in a championship game.
Yeah.
Men or women, or in a regular season game for that matter. That's 75% from deep after attempting 16. And Coach O, whatever you said pregame, it worked.
Look, he's just over there like, I hope y'all save some of this for the next round. Please save some of this.
Torre in the strike. Well, fun week for both of these teams here in Pensacola. Beautiful part of the country. And only one can win the championship. Approaching a minute to go. And now the waiting game begins after today. Got to go 6 days in the future, Selection Sunday, find out where you're going, and now the emotions taking over. Well, that tells you all you need to know.
Just the sweat, the tears that you put in outside of a championship day like this. You can understand how players get so emotional. You're just so happy. Everything you worked for, you finally get an opportunity to reach the pinnacle of success, the NCAA tournament. Congratulations, that's the player of the year right there, Kiki Jefferson. Taking a moment to say thank you.
Seven-second differential between the clocks. One more possession for the Dukes, who never trailed in this one. We were tied several occasions in the first quarter. Dukes jumped out to a 9-2 lead. Credit the Bobcats for bouncing back for a moment. And then it was all JMU and all Peyton McDaniel in that second quarter. McDaniel will finish with 30 points, 9 boards. Rebound away from a double-double. The 6th woman of the year in the Sun Belt. Played like one of the best players in college basketball today.
Right? I mean, you're telling me she's coming off the bench? Better watch out, NCAA.
Chloe Sterling get one more free throw. Finishing touches. And this resounding win. Shot clock is off. Peyton McDaniel, the star of the show, the Sun Belt Championship. One more touch for the Bobcats. And that'll do it. The Dukes are going dancing. 81-51 the final.